Okay, so Minecraft released a latest snapshot, 19W42A, and it adds a couple certain things. It adds in the honey bottle, the honeycomb, the bee nest, the bee hive, the honeycomb block, and the honey block. It also adds in an entity called the bee. As you can see, he's right here. The latest snapshot I know is a snapshot, and it means there's going to be a lot of issues. But these issues, I've noticed, are kind of needed. First off, if I go into game mode survival and punch this guy, he's supposed to sting me. But he just flips upside down and doesn't sting me. Another one. If I grab a grass block in my hand, you'll notice it's a little bugged out. The menu also seems a little light, which I don't know if that's purpose, but if so, they really shouldn't keep that because it doesn't look that good. Now, the honeycomb block has several properties. One is you can stick to its side. So you slide down, which now that I think of it, let me turn on particles. So I have that particle. And you also can't jump well on it. And you don't bounce. It absorbs the damage, I believe. Well, it absorbs it the most. And it's completely different to slime blocks, which bounce you and stick to stuff. This sticks to items as well, I believe, but that's not what we're interested in. So today I'm going to kind of go over possibilities that you can have, and then possibilities that you can't have. So I made a short, like it's not even that short. I'm mainly doing this to show off how terrible my parkour skill is. So this is the honeycomb block, really. Okay, so we're gonna just skip, like I did all of this and I will do this, but great. So you'll notice I have some barrier blocks here. That is just to aim me up to it because it's still extremely difficult to reach it, but you can do it and still have it. Another bit of course. Okay, so I did it again here. And with the honeycomb block, you can pretty much have an easy way, but you always have that risk of hitting that side. And some of you might be saying that you can put a block there, right? Well, if I give myself a barrier, you'll notice an issue. And this actually works with every block. Let's say I put 2 blocks there, right? Have that in my offhand. You guys can see it. Actually, let's grab myself just an iron block so you guys can see. You would think by looking at the texture, since it's aligned, you wouldn't have an issue. But for some reason, you stop. So if I add, let's say, an iron block here, and I'm gliding down, and I run across, I'm stuck, and I can't go forward. So although it does help a little bit, it also is a burden, such as this. You're sliding down, but you stop. So it adds kind of a weird thing. Like, I love the honeycomb block. The honey block. It's great. Like, it has a ton of possibilities to it. But it also has a lot of kinks that need to be worked out. Now, we also have, if we go all the way back to the beginning, while we have this good old pal of B, we also have them giving us pollen, or, honey, not pollen, honey. And if I grab myself a bottle, and I'm going to just give myself a debug stick again, and I go into game mode survival, he's having a blast, and I'm going to just let him go because he can have a blast. He should go into this block that I will talk about. If I give myself he should have a blast getting pollen, which you can hear him doing. Kinda. I think it's supposed to make a particle. Not positive on that. He's going to start collecting honey and storing it in there. But you have this. Now, he's going to get so... You see how he's dripping? He's putting that in his thing. And now he's in there. Now, if I grab this, he's going to be really angry because I didn't put a campfire under it. And, yeah, he's going to try to attack me. I'm going to get away. I'm going to go into creative. So he loses... So he eventually loses anger. Now, if I grab this up, and, yeah, it drops, like, shulker boxes, which is kind of annoying. He's going to wander. So, we'll just deal with that in a minute. If I put a campfire underneath, and there's a bee, you're all calm now. Great. So let's grab that. Let's put down a couple bees, shall we? They're collecting up pollen. They're doing their jam. Let's set the weather to rain. These guys should hurry up to the nest. They're supposed to. I think it's because they all have pollen in them. You guys aren't really helping me out here. There you go. You got one in. If I do time set, I can't remember if night affects them as well. Here we go. Come on, you guys. They're collecting up flowers. Now, while we wait for these last two to get in here, I feel like the pathfinding for a bee should be a little better. If you have a zombie, you'll notice that, I can't tell which one he went into, but you'll notice that a bee can go a little, how do I say, doing creative mode to do that, but a bee kind of wanders around until he gets there. Okay, so we have a campfire. It's putting smoke underneath. If I grab a bottle, you can see that it's dripping because it's full of honey. Now, the bees will be calm. You'll notice they're really, really calm. But once I break the campfire, and I don't get anything, everything's chill, and they're going to be back to their business. Now, you're probably asking, what can I do with a honey bottle? There's not much you can do. If I grab myself, I believe it's 4 of them, you get a honey block, and you get the bottles back. Now, if I get more honey, because I don't have enough, I believe I'm probably wrong about this. No, okay. So you can put 1 in, and you get sugar. let me grab this honeycomb block. I don't know. Somehow you can make the honeycomb block, but is it this? No. Okay. Whatever. You'll eventually figure out how to do that. I'll look it up in a sec. Now, you can also eat it, which I'm not saying is the greatest. It's okay for food, but for the rate that you have to get it, I wouldn't say it's the greatest. Hunger 10 for 100. So we're gonna just run around, punch a lot. Okay, that was not enough. So 255, okay. Okay, let's try 30 seconds. I need my food to go down. See, for a normal person, you would have this sped up or skip to when you actually have hunger, but since I don't know how to edit, you have me trying to... Okay, you know what? I know why. It's difficulty... We have to do easy. There you go. Okay. Ready? So I eat it. It gives you 3 shanks, which, in all perspective, it's not bad. But it's also not the greatest, because if I give myself a golden carrot, and I give myself a hunger again, and I eat a golden carrot, well, actually, it's the same thing. Now, a honeycomb you can't do anything with. You can only eat honey bottle. And sadly, you can't break this back down, which I think would be an amazing thing. If you could break this down to get something else, it'd be amazing. There you go. Now I'm all full. Okay, so my opinion on the newest Snapshot, I feel like there's a lot to improve. And what happened to the blocks that they added? The fletching table, this guy, and if I can find the other one, this guy? What happened to giving these guys things? Because neither of these have inventories or GIs. So, in according of what they should have done and what they shouldn't have done, they should have given these 2 purposes or not put them in the game. Because why would you put these in the game and not give them purposes? I know they ran out of time, but they should have kept it on and not continued on adding additions. Also, the bees are great, but for a lot of people, it will probably ruin the game if they're afraid of bees or like they have, like a fear of bees. Not the greatest thing ever. Like, it will probably drive a lot of people away. The honeycomb, the honey block, you guys know, my favorite. I love it. But it also has limits of possibilities. The thing that you can't place blocks next to them because they don't line up properly isn't really the greatest. So if you can polish up on that and maybe, I don't know, find a way of making it so they're not so huge, then maybe it will be a great update. And that's just my opinion. And definitely fixed whatever this light thing is and the grass block issue. Because in my normal hand, it looks terrible, but in F5, it's normal. So I don't know. Tell me your opinions in the comments. Tell me what you think what you want 1.15 to be like. If you like the current snapshot, if you want them to add something, or if you want them to remove something. Tell me all your opinions down in the comments, and let's just see how this goes. Hopefully when they get out a new snapshot and they boost anything or they make any changes, I will try to do it. But, and I'll also be trying to get back into streaming. If you don't know where my streaming channel is, go on to About in my channel, and you'll see my Twitch link. I'm going to try to stream more often there, but we'll see how it goes. And I'll try to also get someone to help me with editing. So maybe I can make this a little smoother, and so you guys don't have to wait around when I screw up. So, thank you everyone. Please, if you enjoyed the video, show some love in the comments. Tell me what you want me to polish up on. If you have any tips on how to help me out, go ahead, hit the like if you want to, hit the subscribe if you want to. I really don't care. Hit the bell if you want to. I'm not really finicky on that matter, but I'm just mainly doing this so people have some fun, and it's a lot of fun to me, and you can see the bees came out because it's daytime now. So, everyone, have a great day, and I will see you all again in the next video. Bye!